Hi Flosstube, welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn and I'm the Lancashire Stitcher. If you're new here, welcome. This is a channel mainly about cross stitch, but I do include other crafts as and when I do them. If you're returning, welcome back. It's lovely to see you all again. I've loved reading all your comments and all the emails I've been getting. It's just really nice. It feels like I've got some really nice friends who watch me. I'll just call you all my friends. So yeah, this is Flosstube number 16 and it's the 27th of March 2021. So another thing I've keep forgetting to mention is I want to thank everybody who's bought me a coffee using the buy me a coffee link in the description box. It's really very much appreciated. It helps me to get giveaways sent off and just general, it just helps with that. So thank you to everyone who's done that. On my last video I had a few questions. Mary Jane Perry asked what fabric I've put Guitar Landscape on. This is the artsy charts that I showed you last time. Colourful Guitar Landscape. I'm just stitching it on a piece of 32 count Belfast linen in antique white. Marlena Jo, who's asked me, do I buy my kits online? Yeah, I buy everything online. I don't have a local needlework shop. The nearest craft place is Hobbycraft in Bolton. And then as far as needlecraft shops are concerned, I don't really have one that's local. The only place I do actually go to is Nimble Thimble, which is like an hour's drive away at least. But I do have quite a few online retailers who I buy from, and I also buy from 123 Stitch in the States, and I've bought from Casa Sanina in Italy. I don't usually use those two though unless it's something that I can't get anywhere else, because of the postage costs, and yeah, it's just easier if I can get them from the UK. Christine Faulkner asked, do I stitch in hand or use a frame? I usually use this, which is my trusty tension hoop. I love using this. Obviously if things are too big to go in this, I don't use this because it tends to squash the stitches. So I use a Q-snap, and then things like my One Nation flag, pardon me, I stitch in hand, because it's so big and you're going from one place to another. So yeah, that's those. Yeah, I've rearranged my craft room again. I've got my table back here because I needed it, and I'm back on a wooden chair because the big computer chair was just too big. So yeah, I'd rather have just this nice wooden chair because I'm up and down when I'm in here anyway, so it's just easier having a wooden chair. Yeah, and I've also resorted to a headband, as you can see. My hair's just got way too long and it was in my face and driving me mad, so I got myself a little headband which won't have any use when hairdressers open again, but it's there for now. So yeah. And I always have to have a little bit hanging down. I can't do without a bit of a fringe. Right, giveaway winners. Giveaways. Right, so my first one was the little kit, a little duckling. You had to say the word friends for this one, and the winner is Linda Johnson. So congratulations, Linda. And the other one was the word harvest for Bountiful Harvest by Blackbird Designs, and the winner of that is B Stitches, BEA Stitches. Well, congratulations. I'll comment on your comments if you email me with your address, and I'll get them in the post to you. I am having another giveaway later, so yeah. So let's get on to whips. So first one, as always, is One Nation by Bygone Stitches. Stitching this on some raw Belfast linen using the Call for colours. And Shanda, stitching in Idaho, is really happy because I've finally got Idaho on here. Trying not to knock everything off while I'm here. So yeah, So there we go. I think you can see all that. Raise it up and move it across a little bit. So I did Washington and Idaho in the last 2 weeks. I've still not stitched on it as part of my cross stitch challenge, and I don't know if I'm going to get to do it, but yeah, I'll explain that later on. So yeah, that's that one. Next one is Temperature Typography by Stitching Mummy. I'm stitching this on a piece of grab bag Pole Stitches fabric, and I've not stitched on it this morning yet, and that's what we've got done. Always looks a bit weird on the screen. Yeah, started on the H on March, so yeah. Don't know why it just looks odd on the screen to me. But yeah, as you see, we've not had any purple in March, so we're getting warmer slowly but surely. So yeah, that's that one. I'll not fold it because I want that crease to go. My next one is Cha Cha by Heritage Crafts. I'm stitching this as part of the One Strand a Night sale. It's a Facebook group. I always link it in my description box, and this is what I've got done. So I'm carrying on the man, but I'm also doing some of the purple. Like I said last time, I'm trying to get the purple done. So yeah, that's that one. Really liking that, how it's coming out. It's going to be really nice when it's done, that one. Now then, my next one is Cappuccino by Mill Hill. I stitched this as part of Mill Hill Mondays, which is a sale, and it's also a Facebook group. Now, I didn't stitch on it this Monday, but I did do all this up here last week. So yeah, I'm happy with this. The reason I didn't stitch on it this Monday, I had my COVID vaccine on Monday. I had it done first thing in the morning, but it just threw my day out, and I just completely forgot about it being Monday, and I forgot to stitch on it. So I just thought, leave it till next week, just miss it and wait till next week. So yeah, that's that one. Really liking that one. My next one is Stitch Glitch. No, it's not. It's Carry On by Stitch Glitch. Again, this is from a My Chemical Romance album cover, and the little man thing in the middle is. So yeah, and I'm really happy with how much I got done on this, because I managed to finish the man thing and I started on the words, and I'm actually going to stitch on this next month, which I'll talk about later. But yeah, really like that. The next one is Strawberry Garden by Blackbird Designs. I started stitching this on the 20th of March as part of the Strawberry Picking 21 sale. Stitchuation Normal has been doing this one. So yeah, I started on this. Again, this has been stitched on a piece of grab bag Pole Stitches fabric, and that's what I got done. So I've only stitched on it one day. And I managed to do that. And I also realised the green on this, it's Dried Time Gentle Arts, can't remember. It's Dried Time, and it's out of stock in my usual stockist, so I'm going to have to keep an eye out for that and get it when it comes in. So yeah, I really like that. That will be stitched on again next month. The next one, Firefly Fairies by Lavender and Lace. Really enjoying stitching on this. I love the colours in this. That's how much I've got done. So this is Marbled Lilac fabric by Pole Stitches, and yeah, I'm really enjoying that. This was stitched on as part of the Letters of the Month sale that I'm doing. But yeah, I'm really liking this. Yeah. My next one is Egypt Garden by Chatelaine. This has caused me some problems this month. Again, I've stitched this stitched on this as part of Letters of the Month sale, and I've actually got it on a big scroll frame. I'll put it the right way up. My auntie gave me this scroll frame a while ago, because it's such a big piece of fabric I had to put it on a long one, but there we go. Right, so this has caused me some problems. It's got a piece of paper at the back. Number one, I didn't read the instructions before I started, because it's online. They're all separate documents on my iPad, and I just haven't looked at them because I just thought instructions, it's just like normal instructions, and you know, telling you how to cross stitch, etc, etc. No, it tells you all sorts of things, like when you're stitching with delicate beads, do a full cross. Oh dear. So yeah, but basically I've done all the beads in the middle there, I've done this corner, and then I've done beads all around the edge there. And then there's a couple of the Swarovski bicones in there as well. I also did some more stitching on this edging bit here. The reason I'd gone to look on the instructions was because when I was stitching in this square in the middle, I started doing some of this, and I saw some symbols that weren't on the key, and it was like, oh, where are they? So I looked at all the documents, because they're all separate documents on my iPad, and I couldn't find them anywhere. And then I read the instructions and realised that I had to do those, so I had to go back through the beads and make them a full cross through them. And then my friend Tracy put a picture on. She'd actually finished this square in the middle, so I messaged her and said, did you have any symbols that weren't on the key? And she said yeah. She'd actually gone on the Cashell support Facebook group, and somebody told her what they were, so she messaged me and told me what they were. So yeah, thanks Tracy. So yeah, I've got them now, but I was pulling my hair out and trying to think, what's going on, thinking I'd got a dodgy Chatelaine pattern, which I knew I hadn't, because I bought it from Chatelaine like a few years, well, it must be about nearly 10 years ago since I bought it. But yeah, so now I can actually get on with it. So, but I've got it on this, but I don't have a stand or anything to put this on. So basically I stitch holding this. I'll put my iPad here so I can see my iPad. I'll have beads here if I'm using beads. So yeah, it's a bit awkward, but yeah, I'll have to have a look for a stand to put it on. So if anybody's got any suggestions for stands to use with scroll frames, please comment. Yeah, I'll have to have a look for that. My next one is Dream by Just Another Button Company in the Art to Heart series. I only finished stitching my 4 hours on this last night, but I do like this. I really like this design. Stitching this on a piece of fabric that is called Haunted, but I've no idea who has made it. It's 28 count Cashell Running, and I really need a board. I've not got a board with me here at the minute, but I'll use a piece of paper. So I basically did finish this tartan bit here. I stitched the boat, and then there's a bit of green there that I did as well. But yeah, I really like this design. So yeah, like that. So that's they're like my whips. Oh, somebody did mention, that's a train going past by the way. I've got the window open because it was absolutely roasting in here, because the sun's been beaming in. So yeah, somebody asked me, and I can't remember where it was or who it was, about my Lady of the Flag, because I know I got that. Jeanette gave it to me very kindly, and I've not started it because I'm waiting for the fabric for it. I ordered some fabric from Pole Stitches back in January for that, and for Queen Sari, which is Bella Filipina, and I've not got it yet. I don't know when it's going to arrive, so as soon as that fabric arrives I will be starting Lady of the Flag. I ordered some fabric from Crafty Kitten the other day, thinking, well, let's see which turns up first. So yeah, so we'll see what happens with that. Right, before I go on to my plans for April and my giveaway and things, I thought I'd do the life update now, because I've noticed when I've been watching my videos, I do a lot of talking at the end, not much showing, so do life update now and then do plans for April. Right, life update. As I said, I had my COVID jab on Monday. My husband's getting his this afternoon. And then there was a day or two where I just felt really lethargic. You know, I just couldn't be bothered doing anything. And then on Wednesday I started feeling rough, and then Wednesday night, Thursday night, and then most of yesterday I was really rough. I thought I wasn't going to be able to do this video today because I was so rough. I was just, it was like I was full of a cold. I had a headache, I felt sick, it was awful. And then last night I just suddenly started feeling better. It was like, okay, you know, it just suddenly lifted. So presumably it was the jab that caused it. And I know when my mum had her vaccine, the same day she started feeling ill, and she was really ill for 24 hours, and then she was okay. But when I've gone on to look on side effects, it does say it can take up to 2 days for things to start appearing. And I do have a lump on my arm and it's sore. I can't lie on this arm at the minute, and if I try raising my arm up it hurts, but I'd rather do that than have the virus. So yeah, so I've got my other second one booked for the day after my birthday in June. So yeah, I hope I'm not as bad with that one. So yeah, I've not done a lot this week because I've just been feeling so rough. But like I said, I'm fine today. I've had a little bit of a runny nose, but my throat doesn't feel like it's burning like it's been doing the past couple of days, and I just feel better in myself. So yeah, it was obviously something to do with the vaccine. So my husband is really happy because the golf club opens again on Monday. In England, we're slowly coming out of lockdown, but very slowly. So golf clubs and things like that can open on Monday, outdoor sport things. So he's booked Monday and Tuesday off work so we can go playing golf, and I know he's booked on for both of those days. And then it's Easter next weekend, so why he just didn't book the 4 days off and then he'd have the long weekend as well, I don't know. But yeah, so he's booked Monday and Tuesday off to go playing golf. My business, my business plan was approved. The Monday after I filmed my last video, it was, you know, less than a working day. I got an email to say it had been approved, and then so I'm definitely starting on the 6th of April. I've got some of these, so that's my business card, and I got some little flyers as well, and I'm sending some of these to retailers that I've ordered from, obviously, so they can hopefully pass my details on to people who ask about finishing. My website goes live on the 1st, which is Thursday. I still need to do some work on it, which I'll be doing when my husband's playing golf on Monday and Tuesday. Obviously I was going to do it last week, but yeah. Viruses, vaccines, things, yeah. So yeah, I've got a bit to do before I can get going, but yeah, I was hoping to have it done by then. I've got a couple of things I want to talk about. So I've been reorganising my cross stitch supplies. I'd watched Nicole's needlework a while ago, and she talked about using a spreadsheet for her cottons and Evernote for charts. And so I was in the process of doing that, and then I saw Kimberly at the Fat Quarter Shop showing how she organises her cross stitch things. So I basically, because she put a link to her spreadsheet on the video, and I'll put it down below, I've basically done a spreadsheet. So I don't know if you can see, I've got tub number, jar number, the code for the DMC, what colour it is, And then I've got skeins. So skeins are in boxes, so that's one of my boxes. So they're in colour order according to how Kimberly had it set up. So this is my box number 9. So full skeins are in there. And then I have a bobbins column, which is bobbins in jars like this one. This is jar number 4. So each 3 boxes, I've got 12 boxes and I've got 4 jars. So 3 boxes, bobbins going in the jars. I know Kimberly uses the flowers, but mine are already on bobbins, so they're in there. And then the last column I've got is drawers, because at the moment, or up till now, my DMCs have been on bobbins in some little drawers, and I think I've shown a picture of it before. They're like the little screw drawers, the plastic drawers in a metal case. So they're all in there. So I've put that column on, but eventually that column will go, because as I use them, I'm going to use the full skeins, or I'll use the bobbins that are in the jars, because I've got a lot of bobbins. There were some colours in my drawers. I've got like 3 bobbins, because I got given a lot of DMC cottons from someone a year or so, no, it was over a year ago. So I had bags full of skeins, you know, just like the sandwich bag type things, and in order, you know, I had like a bag for the 100, for the 300s and whatever else. And then I had loads of bobbins as well. So now it's more organised, because I have the full skeins in boxes. I have 1 set of bobbins in my drawers, and then any extra bobbins are in the jars. So hopefully that'll work. And then I've also, you're going to reload now, aren't you? Yeah. Right. So I've also got Evernote. Now I pay for Evernote. It's $4.99 a month, because if you don't pay for it, you can't upload as much. I think you could do it. I think you can do it free, but you won't be able to do it as much. You won't be able to upload as much. You don't get as much memory to upload. So basically, I have a photo. So that's First Christmas by Lizzie Kate. And then you can't see it on here. It's more on my phone that you can see it. I've got tags. I don't know how to do it on here. Don't use it on this usually. It's just because I'm filming on my phone, so I can't show them on my phone. And I've got tags, so each one. So let's got 4 wishes when it comes up. So that one will have seasons on it. It's got snowmen on it. It's got trees on it. It's got bees on it. So they'll be the tags. So then when I'm organising for my acrostic challenge, I can just search for tags and things, and that'll help with that. So instead of using my database that I've currently got, which doesn't have pictures on, and it's not tags, it's just themes. So yeah, but at the minute I've got all my charts on from my little set of drawers, which are now over there. They used to be there. I've not done my kits yet, and I've not done my whips yet, because I've got a lot of them. So yeah, eventually everything will be on there, all my charts and everything. So yeah, that's my organisation. So next, let's talk about my plans for April. Right, as I said in my last video, I'm going to have a break from my acrostic challenge. I do this now and again because I get fed up of doing the acrostic challenge, and it bugs me having to, I basically have to use a stopwatch when I'm doing that to make sure I've done 4 hours, because I forget what time my brain's going. I'm getting old. I forget what time I started stitching, so now I basically use a stopwatch when I'm stitching, and then when I've done 4 hours, that's it, I've done it. So for April I'm going to do a rotation, and I've picked 10 things which I'm going to stitch on for 3 days at a time. April has 30 days, that's September, April, June, no, 30 days, right? So that's 10 items, 3 days, 30 days. As well as doing my usual daily things like my flag and my mill hill and my 1 strand a day. So the 10 items I'm going to stitch on, there's some I've already shown you. I'm going to do Carry On by Stitch Glitch. I'm going to do Egypt Garden, and I'm going to do Strawberry Garden, which is my strawberry picking 21 Sal. And then I'm going to stitch on Colourful Guitar Landscape, because this is my April Letters of the Month piece, one of them. So I'm stitching on this, and that's what I got done on that last time I showed you. I do like this, the colours in this are really nice, so I'll get more done on that. And then my other Letters of the Month piece for April is Hearts Full of Love by Jeremiah Junction. So this was a round robin several years ago, and it's not been stitched on since. So that's what's got done so far, and we'll see how much I get done next month. So theoretically, I should stitch on it for more than 6 hours, which is the minimum I can stitch on it as for the Letters of the Month. So, but over 3 days, I should be able to do more than that. The next one I'm going to stitch on is He's a Fun Guy by Bothy Threads. I do like this. So yeah, and you may remember that last time I showed this, I'd finished off the little mouse, and he is so cute. So hopefully I'll get quite a bit of the toadstool done. Oh, got a thread across it. Hopefully I'll get quite a bit of the toadstool done this time. That's that one. And then my next one is Fern by Nora Corbett. Again, I do like this one. I have every intention of finishing this year. Stitching this on a piece of 28 count Buttercup Joy by Sparklies, and I do love that. Yeah. My next one is going to be Wool Block Party by Hands On Design. Last time I showed you this, you may remember I'd finished the 3rd side, so hopefully I'll get the 4th side done, and I might even get to actually finish this, because the bottom basically just needs the square. Let's show you the top. So the bottom is basically just doing the back stitch around the square like that one, and then not back stitch, doing the stitching around the outside of it, and then you can fasten it all together. And then my next one is Springtime by New York Dreamer. Another one that I like. And that's what I've got done so far. I'm getting a nice creasing because it's been folded up in the bag. So, yeah. And then the last one is Alice by Irie TM. This is being stitched as part of the Alice is Back hashtag. And it's being stitched on a piece of pearl 32 count, I think, even weave by Pole Stitches, and that's what I got done last time. So I'll definitely get this finished, maybe get on to finishing a dress as well. So yeah, so that's my plans for April. So I'll be putting those on the Tiny Decisions app, and then every 3 days I'll pick the Tiny Decisions app will pick which one I stitch on next, and I usually put a picture on Instagram and Facebook of which one it's picked for me. Talking about Instagram, I've just hit 1,000 followers, so yeah, thank you if you follow me on Instagram. What else have I got? Giveaway. Okay, I've got a giveaway, I've got Happy Mail, and I've got haul to show yet. So right, giveaway, where have I put them? There they are. I'm going to have 2 giveaways again from the box that the kind lady sent to me. So my first giveaway is for this, which is Madame Chantilly. Is it? Yeah, Madame Chantilly, and it's called The Bird and the Tree. So if you'd like this one, say the word tree. Okay, word tree if you'd like to win that one. And then the second one, sorry it's in the packet so I'll have a bit of glare, is Spring in the Tulips by Just Nan. I usually like Just Nan, but this one isn't my cup of tea. So if you'd like this one, say the word tulips. Okay, so yeah, nice little house there. So yeah, let's do that. Can you see that better? So tulips for that one. It doesn't need any buttons or charms or anything. It's just DMCs and then 2 Gentle Art sampler threads. Okay, so right, so giveaway rules as usual. Please don't say the word giveaway. Make sure you've got the word either tulips or tree in your comment. Please be over 18 so you can give me your address. I'll ship anywhere. Doesn't bother me where I'm shipping to. So yeah, good luck. Happy mail. Okay, right, the other day I had an email from a lovely lady who, again, I'm going to keep anonymous. So she noticed that I'd been showing my knitting in my videos, and I've been knitting for my grandchildren, and she said she'd like to send me a gift of some knitting patterns. She said that she doesn't knit anymore, and her granddaughter doesn't like having knitted things for a great granddaughter, so she'd like to send me some knitting patterns as a gift. So I sent her my address and I said either I'll use them or my mum still knits, she'll use them, and I'm also a member, or in normal times I'm a member of a knitting group with my mum. So any that we don't like, I'm sure people in the knitting group will gladly accept them. So she sent me a parcel and it arrived yesterday. Yeah, I'm going to show you what she sent me, but before I do, I'm just going to, I appreciate everybody who's sent me things, but honestly you don't have to. I don't do these videos to get free things. I do these videos to give myself the incentive to actually, and the motivation to actually cross stitch and knit, and hopefully inspire and enable everyone else. But yeah, I had an email a while ago from a company saying, well, if you order some things you can have them for free as long as you advertise them on your website, on your Flosstube. And I'm not doing that. I don't normally use that website, and I know some people have done. I've seen a few Flosstubes with it on, but it's not what I do. You know, I'll happily say about companies that I've used, like I'm a regular customer of, but I'm not gonna do advertising for a company that I've never used before just because they send me free stuff. No. So yeah, so thank you so much to everybody who has sent me free stuff. I do appreciate it, and it's lovely. But please don't feel that's what I'm doing this for. It's definitely not. So right, so I'm going to show you what she sent me. So the first thing was this very large lever arch file, and it's full of children's knitting patterns. And I mean, it's jam-packed full of knitting patterns, and they're organised into Aran, double knitting and 4-ply. So there's loads in there. I've had a quick flick through, and I've already seen a few things that I'm going to knit for my grandchildren. So yeah, thank you so much for that. So it's got some weight to it, that too, quite heavy. She'd also added some other things in there. So there's 4 balls of yarn. I've got 2 balls of Twinkle, which is James C. Brett. There's green there, and then there's a purple there. And then these 2 in the middle are King Cole double knitting, One's pink and one's purple. So they'll definitely get used. So thank you for those. And then she also added, as well as a nice card, some little owl scissors. Which, yeah, who doesn't need a pair of scissors? I already have a lot, but yeah, thank you. That's another pair from my collection. And then also some of these thread rings. Now I have some of these already, but I do have something lined up to use these for. The drawn thread, the pastoral, that's in my box, in my charts over there. And I saw it the other day when I took a picture of it to put on Evernote, and it was they put these in on that, you know, you can put these in that to hang threads on in the finished sewing thing. So yeah, I'll definitely use them. So thank you so much. So yeah, thank you. It's just, yeah, as again, the kindness of strangers. But yeah, thank you for those. They'll definitely get, the knitting patterns will definitely get used when we can actually meet up as a knitting group again. You know, I'm sure they'll get snapped up. Any that me and my mum don't want. So yeah, like I say, it's just, it just humbles me really how kind some people can be. And especially when, before I started doing these videos, I was getting so down about how nasty some people can be. You know, and you see it on the news. They're expecting it. It had it on the local news last night, because from Monday they're taking their stay-at-home thing away in England, so they're expecting people going to beauty spots and the seaside. And the last time they did that, it was shocking. It was absolutely disgusting how some people behaved, and it's just, it was really getting to me how inconsiderate and selfish some people are, and this just, it just shows me that you can't. There are still kind people out there somewhere. So yeah, thank you. Right, haul. I managed to get Royal Holiday. I know a couple of people said it's available at 123 Stitch, and somebody said about Casa Sanina in Italy. But yeah, if you go on Arts and Designs, I'll put a link down below. If they haven't got something in stock, you can click on an inquire button and you can put your email address and they'll email you when they get it back in stock. I've done it on a few things that I've ordered from there, and this is one of them. I didn't want to order it from 123 Stitch, because you buy from 123 Stitch and you're waiting for a month for it to get to you. So I didn't really want to get it, I didn't want to order it from there. And Casa Sanina, I'd already ordered it when I found out about Casa Sanina having it. And then I think I sent the thing on Arts and Designs on the Monday after my last video, and then on the Wednesday I had an email off them saying they got it in, so of course I ordered it. So yeah, I've got that. I just need to eventually start stitching it. And then the other chart that I've got is Flosstube Friends by October House Fibre Arts. I got this from Nimble Thimble. I'd gone on, I was on the phone to my mum at the time, and I just happened to just thought, oh, I'll have a look, see what Nimble Thimble's got on eBay. And this was the first thing that came up, and I just thought, I've got to have that, I've got to have that. I know exactly who I'm going to stitch this for. I'm not going to tell them yet, but I know exactly who I'm going to stitch this for. And yeah, I got it, and it came in the post, and I also got a free chart from October House Fibre Arts with it. And also Chris at Nimble Thimble also said that she is going to be having a new website to sell things. So yeah, lethal. It's going to be lethal. But yeah, you'll soon be able to go to the Nimble Thimble website and buy things, not just through eBay. So brilliant. So yeah, that's another one. That uses quite a lot of Weeks Dye Works and Classic Colours, and I'm sure I've not got some of those, so I'll have to order them in. But that is really cute. It's like different ladies. But yeah, I do like that one. And then I have a couple of non-stitchy bits. Well, this one is really stitchy bit. The other week I watched Lisa S Stitches on Flosstube, and she talked about these, which is called a bendy flip floss buddy. I'm holding it upside down. And in there you can put your chart and your fabric, and then in the back there are 12 little pockets to put your thread in. And I just thought that's an ideal size for taking in, you know, when you're travelling or anything like that. Like just for a little thing, like an ornament or something that you're sticking. So I bought this. It's from Bags Plus. I'll put a link down below. I had to ask Lisa where they come from. It's an Etsy store. So yeah, I really like that. And they do bigger ones. They do bigger ones. So, but I just thought I'll get one of these because it'll be ideal for everyone travelling when we can actually travel again. So yeah, that's that one. And then the last thing I'm going to show you, I bought. I have a friend called Sam who has a business called Sherbet Fizz Ceramics, and I've bought a few things from her before. I bought things when I had a class, and she did me a sign saying Mrs. Burke's class. And I have a cup, that's it, it's Mrs. Burke, and then it has things to do with school on it. And then she put a picture on Instagram the other week about these. It's a little egg cup saucer, and then on the back I've got that. And I ordered 3 of them. I got one for Noah, as you can see, who's my grandson who lives in the next town. And I ordered 2 for my grandchildren in Wales. And I asked her if she'd be able to send this one to me and the 2 for my other grandchildren direct to my daughter in Wales. So she said, yeah, no problem. And then, yeah, we got them the same day. My daughter sent, because I said to my daughter, send me a picture when you get them. And she sent me the picture. Had me the morning she got them. And then when the postman came here, I got this one. So yeah, and you could get different colours of rabbit. So I got the blue for the boys, and then there was a nice pink for the girls. So yeah, that's my little Easter present for my grandchildren. So yeah, so I'll put a link down to her down below. But yeah, she does lots of nice ceramic things. But yeah, just thought I'd rather buy them something like this than buy an Easter egg. Because I remember my children when they were young, and my daughter was saying about this, the one in Wales, she was saying that she remembers when she was a child and she'd have all these Easter eggs, like lots of them, because people would just buy Easter eggs and you just had all this chocolate. So yeah, I'd rather buy something like this, that's like a keepsake, rather than buy them an Easter egg. Oh, good grief, we're on 43 minutes. Right, as I said, I thought, every time I do a video I think, I don't know what I'm going to do, I don't know what I'm going to say, I don't know what I'm going to show, and then yeah. So there you go, that's it for today. I think my next video is the 10th of April. So if you'd like to enter the giveaways, please comment before the 10th, because I do draw them first thing in the morning before I do the videos. And yeah, I think that's it for now. So happy stitching. Sorry, I keep seeing something out of the corner of my eye through the window. Happy stitching, and I'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye for now.